Engine O rises and the clutch is dumped and the cars go racing. And straight away, Mike Halder tries to defend the inside line, but what a start from Josh Files. A brilliant start from the second row of the grid and finds himself P1 as he dials into turn one, but runs wide. That allows Halder to come back. There's all sorts of carnage going on behind, which is hardly surprising. But we're keeping an eye on the front too, because Halder and Josh Files absolutely side by side. But car number 38 there is in real strife. Jason Wolf also involved in that is the Nico Kankkunen car. And those two are going nowhere. Sven Markert is another one that's having to retire his car. Here comes this battle side by side then between Josh Files and Mike Halder. And at the moment, Josh Files has got his nose in front, and it was just a blistering, brilliant start from him, Alex.
Yeah, really, really good launch. We know this car has a handbrake, so you can preload the car on the start, dive this rear.
Explain what preload is.
Yeah, these preloads, these cars have, we have an onboard view, they have like a stick on the right, like a handbrake,
yes,
like a rally handbrake,
yes,
where they can push, they release the clutch, they preload, let's say that they let the car like launch a bit, and when the lights are off, they release the handbrake,
basically,
and they launch the car.
You've already got the clutch at bite point, you've got your foot on the accelerator, and it's just almost the handbrake becomes a switch that you release and then you fly.
Exactly.
Safety car has been deployed, hardly any surprise for that incident in turn one, where you can see the Kankkunen and Wolf car still there, not going anywhere. With such a big grid of cars, let's see this start again, because Halder appears to get away. Of course, what Halder is thinking about is diving to the inside to protect turn one from Langerfeld. And whilst all that's going on, Files is just coming around the outside there.
Yeah, really, really good launch, and he kept a straight line, maximizing the acceleration of the car and the traction of the car.
This allowed Halder to come back at him a little bit.
Exactly, and then we saw in the back of the grid, it's really the first corner on the Nürburgring is really tight, so it's
one very slow away there. Thankfully, good avoidance. There we can see it from another angle, how, you know, Files had done it before they even turned into turn one.
Yeah, Mason Star, really good launch, like I said, really good use of the traction and the clutch and the handbrake, and there we see the
three abreast.
Accident, three abreast. Really tight corner, the corner one in the Nürburgring, and I would not say it's, but it's quite usual to see such a situation here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars involved. Some of them could run out, and yeah, finally 2 cars got stuck.
Yes, and those cars and the recovery of those cars means that that's why we have the safety car now. Josh Files kept his foot in, didn't he? It gave him the inside for turn number 2, but Mike Halder was sticking with him, and they stayed together going through turns 3, 4, and in fairness, they were still together when they went through turn number 5. There we can see the Audi, as I mentioned, of Marker, which was another one that was involved in that. Damage to the front end of the Jost car there that we can see. Now, whilst that only looks superficial damage, you can actually see the tyre coming off the rim on the front left-hand side.